A lot of people are still blaming the church and they're saying that the church got it wrong during the previous election. It is true, God wanted President Ruto to be the leader of Kenya. But what President Ruto used to think by then and now is totally different. The Gen Z demonstrations which are currently going on in Kenya, they are truly supported by the Lord. I'm not talking about the goons which have their own agenda. The reason is this: President Ruto opened a demonic portal when he allowed some people from United States, somebody like Bill Gates, and when King Charles came to Kenya, there are also demonic portals which were opened. President Ruto allowing GMO and said it publicly that he supports GMO. That is a demonic portal being opened. Remember, agriculture, the laws about the land, those are typically demonic if anything proposed by the New World Order is proposed in Kenya. Remember, these demonstrations going on in Kenya will spread all over the world. And Kenyans do pray a lot. And there are other people outside Kenya praying with Kenyans. The New World Order agenda is being frustrated by Kenyan prayers. And that's why the true Gen Z demonstrations are okay. Goons demonstrations, no. And that's why anytime as a Gen Z, and remember when you talk of Gen Z, you don't mean like the age. Yes, of course, young people are leading, but there are old people behind. The way you used to have hustler narrative. Hustler narrative helped President Ruto to win, but there were a lot of billionaires and millionaires which are not hustlers, but they are supporting the hustler. So when you talk about Gen Z, it is a narrative. But what I'm saying, if President Ruto truly repents and disowns GMO, disowns anything which is as per New World agenda, probably God might change his mind if judgment has not been passed. But if judgment has already been passed, Ruto will not be the president. Maybe he will resign or something will happen and he goes. But if the judgment has not been passed and Ruto repents, naturally everybody will see from the spirit world. So President Ruto should know that he opened a demonic portal and the devil wants to kill the nation through agriculture, through GMO. Because even leasehold land, for example, if all of it is returned to the government, and maybe in future the laws are changed. For example, inherited land or freehold land is given back to the government. Because what happens is you change the law today, tomorrow other laws are changed. Then the demonic agenda is all the land to be given back to the government, then the housing finance or people should live in one area. Then GMO seeds are being controlled by a certain global people. Then it is easy to terminate people. So these things started before even the president was born. But as the years goes by, the globalists, the so-called globalists, will come with fake agendas. Initially, they used to say it is global warming, but they realized that this global warming narrative is too stupid. Then they changed to other things, say like climate change. So people did not buy about global warming. They are now talking about climate change. Yes, there is something like climate change, but it's changing every time and every time. People will control livestock. They will kill animals. They will vaccinate animals, and after animals die or they kill like mass sacrifice, they start ensuring everybody eats lab-grown meat. So after some years, everybody is controlled. See, so If we don't stop this now, our children will blame us.